Okay, so let's begin standing today. Come to a comfortable standing position on your mat towards the front of your mat. So we'll start with our feet about hip distance apart. And for a few moments or minutes, if you will, go ahead and rock forward and back on the feet. So rocking onto the heels and the balls of your feet. You can sway a little bit from side to side. So feeling into the feet, feeling into the toes. You can even make a few hip circles around. Just kind of getting into the feeling of the feet, rolling around on the feet a little bit. And then finding yourself in a place of stillness. So make sure once you have found this stillness that you're pressing down through the center of the soles of the feet. So we're not rocking back onto the heels. We're not leaning forward onto the balls of the feet. We're not rolling the feet to either side. We're pressing down equally on both feet, completely centered. So just pause here with the arms relaxed down by your side and take a few breaths. Feel the spine extending long. The crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling. You feel the feet actively pressing down. Take a few breaths. Check in and notice how the body feels. Good. And then let's bring the palms together in prayer position at heart center. First, we'll line up the wrists with the elbows. Pause, take some breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, actively pressing your palms together. So we'll begin today with a few rounds of our half sun salutations, which we're very familiar with. So on your next inhale, reach the arms out to the side and up. Exhale, flat back forward, fold hinging at the hips, folding all the way down. Inhale, coming halfway up, arms how you like, long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Let's bend into the knees. On your inhale, slowly rolling up your spine, one vertebrae at a time. As you come to stand tall, the arms reach out to the side and up. Exhale, palms come together, prayer position at heart center. Let's keep moving. Inhale, arms reach out to the side and up. Exhale, folding down, hinging at the hips, swan dive down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, folding down. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Press the feet down. Reach the arms out to the side and up. Come up with a long spine. Reach up high. Exhale, hands in prayer. One more round. Inhale, arms reach out to the side and up. Exhale, long spine, folding down. Inhale, come halfway, pull the navel in. Exhale, folding down. Now, like we did the first time, inhale, bend into the knees, slowly roll the spine up, one vertebrae at a time. Come to stand tall, arms reach out to the side and up. Exhale, palms together, prayer position at heart center. Now pause, actively pressing those palms together, the wrists line up with the elbows. You can close your eyes or just gaze at one non-moving point. Paying attention to your breath, noticing how your body feels. We just did 3 rounds of our half sun salutation. How did this shift things in your body? Keep checking in with yourself. How does your body feel? Next, we'll come into our Surya Namaskar Kriya, or what I've been calling our traditional sun salutation. We'll take time to pause in the poses and investigate the breath in each pose. So on your next inhale, reach the arms straight out in front of you, straight up overhead. Palms face forward. Keep extending through the arms. Reach through the elbows. Ground the feet down. Inhale, exhale. Keep reaching up. Get longer, longer, longer. Get taller, taller, taller. Stretching up to the ceiling. Each exhale, the navel pulls in nice and gentle. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. You feel the hips reach away from the armpits and the elbows. Reach, reach, reach. Get even taller. Good. Next exhale, we'll fold all the way down. Hinge at the hips. Let the arms float down in front. Now pause here and forward fold. If the knees need a little bend, they can take that. Otherwise, the legs can be mostly straight. Feel as though you're reaching your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Feet are grounding down. If you feel as though you're leaning back or rocking back to your heels, lean forward so that you're pressing through the center of the feet. We're not falling forward into the toes or the heels. Let the upper body be loose. Let the shoulders be relaxed. The head and neck are relaxed. Let that head hang heavy here. Let the entire spine relax here. Legs are strong. Legs are stretched. Good. Now take the hands and plant them on either side of your feet. Step the right foot back into what I like to call high lunge. So the right knee is lifted. Pause here, extending the right heel back, pressing down strong through the left foot. The left knee is gliding directly over the left ankle. Take some breaths here. Just extend and hold your strength here in this lunge. Good, and then step the left foot back to meet the right, and we pause in our plank pose, pressing the ground away, pulling the navel in, keeping the upper spine rounded. We're not sinking into the shoulders. Steady your breath. Inhale, exhale. If the knees need to rest down, one or both, go ahead and do so. Good, and then we'll all lower our knees down to the ground and then release the entire body down. The elbows squeeze in by your side, tops of the feet come to the mat, forehead rests down. Pause here. Allow the fingertips to glide back if they're not there already, so they're in the center of the chest. The elbows are still squeezing and the elbows point up towards the ceiling. Let the entire body be relaxed. Head to toe. Good. Then keeping the legs relaxed, keeping the glutes relaxed. Pull the navel in, arching up the chest. We'll come into our low cobra here. So the navel pulls in for strength. The legs, the glutes stay relaxed. Feet are soft. And we pause up here using the strength of our upper back. The back muscles, the abdominal muscles. Inhale, exhale here. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Good, and then release the forehead down to the mat. Bend into the knees. Leave the hands where they are. Press up and back. Sit back to a child's pose. Make no adjustments. Leave the knees right where they are. Let the hips sink back towards the heels. The arms stay nice and long, so we're fairly active in this child's pose. Find your breath. It's okay. There's going to be compression in the belly, compression in the ribs and the chest. Stay with your breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Then press up through hands and knees. Curl the toes. Press up to downward facing dog. And pause. Find space between the shoulders. Reach the tailbone up nice and high. You can have a bend in the knees if you'd like. The feet are about hip distance apart. Draw the navel in towards the spine to help keep you lifted. One more breath here. Good. Remember that you're making suction cups with your palms, fingers spread wide. Then look up to the hands. We're going to step the right foot through, coming into a lunge on the opposite side. Good. Extend that left heel back, right knee just glides over the toes. The right knee is balanced over the right ankle, nice and strong. You can feel as though your legs are squeezing into the midline. Keep breathing here. Extend that left heel back. Press the right foot down nice and strong. Good, and then we'll get a little springy here, and we'll step the left foot up to meet the right. Come to standing forward fold. Again, extend through the backs of the legs. Tailbone reaches up. The upper spine, the body is completely relaxed. Upper body completely relaxed. Head, neck, shoulders hang heavy. Maybe even hollowing out that belly. Feel the deep stretch in the backs of the legs, but the legs are still active and strong. We're not sinking back to the heels. We're pressing down through the center of the feet. Next, inhale with a long spine. Allow the arms to reach forward. Come all the way up. The arms frame the ears and reach straight up towards the ceiling. Now you can stay here with the arms reaching up, or you can reach back, come into a baby back bend. So trying not to drop the head back, keep the ears in line with the arms, just the upper body reaches back. And if the hips start to push forward, let the hips pull back so that they're right over the ankles. Keep breathing here, lengthening, reaching, reaching, reaching. Pull that navel in. Good, and then hands come to prayer position at heart center. Pause, take a few breaths here. Notice how you feel. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. Scan through the body. Notice what feels open, what feels alive, what feels energized or warm. How has our practice already shifted our energy in our body, our breath? What do you notice? Good, and then we'll come into one round of Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutations A. We're going to do one breath per movement. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side and up. Exhale, long spine, folding down, hinging at the hips, swan dive. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. We'll step the feet back to a plank pose. And then on your exhale, lowering all the way down. Let's lower the knees down to the ground. The entire body lowers down to the ground. Let the forehead touch the mat. Inhale, we'll press up. Easy cobra. Exhale, let the forehead touch down. Curl the toes. Press up through plank and then downward facing dog. We will pause here, 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, pull the navel in towards the spine. Reach your tailbone up high. Keep breathing through it. Good, and then looking up to your hands, bending into your knees. Walk those feet up to meet your hands. Come to standing forward fold at the top of the mat. Next, inhale, reverse swan dive brings you all the way up. Long spine, reach all the way up to the ceiling, to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. Pause, let the shoulders be soft. Either find your gaze, your point of focus, your drishti, or close your eyes. And again, notice how you feel. Notice your heart beating. Notice the energy, that prana pulsing through your body, moving through your body. Notice if you feel a bit more alive or grounded, or whatever the sensations are in the body. Notice your mind. Good, and then release the hands down by the side, shake it out. Good, so that's a great way to have a little warm up the body and the mind practice. So you can practice this little sequence of kind of 3 different actions on a daily basis. I think it would be great to practice in the morning or at the start as kind of, let's just say, a warm up for any yoga practice or for any physical exercise practice for that matter.